Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all. Welcome to Hartung Family Farms. And today, what am I doing here? Yeah, that's right. I'm on farm business and I am at the green dealer. No, we do not currently have any John Deere equipment. But yes, I need to stop and look for a few things and buy something. So, any guesses down below? Let's drop a comment. They got a couple grain carts in the lot, a V1100, a brand new 1119, an S680 that has seen some better days. And for those of you guys who don't know, I am an engineer on combines, so I know those things pretty well. Not brand new, but an 8R 370. There's a model year 22 S series combine, 1 year old. S770. A couple brand new corn heads. You know they're brand new because they're flipped up for shipping. And then they're building some tillage equipment right there. So any guesses why I'm here? It's not what you think. No, we are not looking at buying a green tractor yet. I just gotta stop and buy some parts. The tractor we bought, our Magnum, our older Magnum, uses some aftermarket lights that they got from this dealer. So let's go grab some. Yeah, so I just swung in there to get those lights. Because on our Magnum, like I said, those aftermarket ones we got on there, we got from here because they're pretty plug and play and they're really nice. So let's go ahead and head back up to the farm. It's go time today, guys. Today is going to be the first day of spring field work, actual spring field work for us. So it's going to be exciting. Got a nice new sprayer behind me, 616R by the look of it. Pretty spick. Another Deere sprayer that's out and about. This one's an older one. You can tell because of the older flashers and beacon light. But man, oh man, it's that time of year. Path of that tornado came right through here. Oof. Ripped down that building. Ooh, their shed got ripped by that tornado too. That's the big dairy that we know quite well. Cleaning up storm damage. Ooh, another Deere sprayer coming. This one's a spreader. He's got a dry box on. Hello, old friend. It's been a year, half a year, however long it's been. It's been too long. It is time. Time to check oil and good on oil. Fire this baby up. Fire this baby up. Gonna bring this thing down to the farm because we need to switch tires and do some work to it. Well, that's a first. Never mind. Gonna have to come down with the battery charger. You're always solid. Never have to worry about charging you. And it's sad all winter. Oh well. Well, since that sprayer's dead, I might as well go get that thing up here. Kind of stinks, but oh well. Remember how to do this. Already not starting off so good. There we go. There we go. There's my back trace. Thought for sure it would have gone. It's not. So we'll give it a couple minutes. Oh, here, let's go look at some calves. So I don't remember exactly how we have them split up. I know we have moms that have calved on the far side and ones that haven't calved on this side, but I don't know the difference between this side and the far side over there. Yeah, like I said, everything past this are calves that have calved. Isn't that right, mamas? Look at all the babies. Look at all the babies. A couple of mine are in here. Anything with the yellow tag is mine. So I spy 5 of my moms, 6 of my moms. So I got a lot of calves in here. Okay, 1 calf, 2 calf, 3 calf, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah. Hi, babies. Just kidding. All cows on this side have had babies because I was counting all the calves and I'm like, there's a lot of calves here. Yeah, everything on this side has calved. Everything on that side has not yet. Let's go take a look at my babies, my little babies. Gotta be on the lookout because moms this time of year can be very, very feisty. Hi, number 8, you're a cutie. Like that one, like my 19. I don't like what she's doing there, so I'm not gonna get too close. I don't like what you're doing there, 19. I don't like it. Where's her calf at? Make sure I don't go anything near it. That's 13. Hi, kibbies. I got a lot of yellow tags in here. Hi, kibbies. Ah, new life this time of year is always so fun. And these guys are yet to calve, but wow, look at the bag on her. Jeez. She's about to burst. She's gonna calf here soon. Maybe I gotta sit in the seat. Maybe that'll work. There we go. It is alive. Good girl. Good enough, bud. Tires are aired up. Let's roll. Take this puppy home. We'll start working on it. Well, first time all year, and we're not spewing oil that I can see in the mirrors, so that's good. I really can't see a whole lot in the mirrors because my windows are so dusty, but yeah, that's all right. Almost out of fuel. Blinker isn't working. The one blinker isn't working. Ah, minor things. We actually want to keep it low on fuel because we're gonna actually change the tires here soon, and the less weight you lift it up, the better. This fuel tank is in the front of the machine while the engine's in the back. And I am like low. So if I would actually run out of fuel or even get close to being low in the front here, it wouldn't have enough pressure on the initial start to push it all the way to the back. So I'm just gonna put a little bit in. So this is the new 340. Nathan's changing fuel filters. He already changed the oil. Just basically doing the yearly maintenance on this thing. I am doing the USB, so I'm putting our updated data file in here. So that's what I'm working on. Kind of getting it up on my computer. Yes, this is my computer, not my work computer. You know who you are. Don't submit me to compliance. Anyway, so I'm just go ahead and transfer them on these USB sticks, and then we'll be ready to go. So Curtis is already off and running with anhydrous. Having a little bit of problems with the 8050, staying cool. I think we had some coolant issues that we must have been low on. So Pat and Curtis are figuring that out. And like I said, I'm just doing all the monitor stuff right now. This guy is good to go. Nathan's gonna start down here with it. Got quite a bit to do. Okay, we got a lot to do. That's just in general though. Last tractor to do is this 340, the older 340 with the chrome stack. Let's get this one taken care of. So what I do is I basically take the old memory stick out, you know, turn this thing on and delete off all old grower farms and fields. That way I can just wipe everything, and I'll put the new one in, that'll load it in, and we're gonna be good. How big of a pain in the neck is it to get at that?
Pretty big, because you got to get this stupid little pin off.
Oh, that seems...
To take the...
Oh, jeez. Take the harness off?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. Okay. No, it sucks when you gotta turn the wheels one way too.
Yeah, I know, and then oil's out of it, so can't turn back to get the other one.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I have approximately 2 minutes and 30 seconds before my computer is done loading with the last USB. So what I'm gonna try and do is I'm gonna try and grab my Midland MXT Micromobiles out of both combines and put them in the 340 and bring it over to the sprayer in that amount of time. Can I do it? Probably not, because I'm slow and I'm not gonna sprint for this. But that's how easy those Midland MXT 115s are to switch around. That's why we use them on our farm. They're tried and true. We've used them for 5 years now. They're pretty freaking sweet. That's all it is right here. So we got our power cord, we got our mic, and then we got our antenna. So all we gotta do is unscrew the antenna there. And doing it one-handed is very fun. Take it out of its receptacle, grab that, and grab that. It's as easy as that. That's how easy it is to switch these things around. So I'll go slap this in the 340. Like I said, that's why we love them. Like I said, that's why we love our micro mobiles, is just because they're so easy to switch in between equipment, because we go from essentially 3 fleets of equipment, from planting to chopping to harvesting, that all need these radios. So it's just so handy to have. That one's done in quite literally 2 minutes from combine to tractor. You can learn how the radio where you can do that. I'm waiting. Now time to go grab a bite to eat. It's 12:30. Grandma is a-calling. Well, this is a treat. Brand new truck. 347 miles. Oh yeah, this is nice. So we got this brand new truck last winter, or like a couple months ago, and we're just now breaking it out because it is springtime. Spring has sprung and we need to get moving. We got a lot to do in a little time, so I'm gonna go ahead and fill up the fuel wagon. I'm gonna take that down to Bellevue and get it filled up. Look at this thing, GMC 3500. Having a hydraulic jack is nice. Can only tell you right now, I don't like the camera being offset. I can just barely tell, and it's throwing me off. Oh, hydraulic jacks are nice. So we need def and we need fuel. So let's go fill up both. So here's the unit, a Chevy Duramax with Allison transmission, 3500 HD, hurry duty. Be pretty slick. Got the I'm So Cool mirrors on it. And like I said, 347 miles, what we have at the start of spring. Move that guy next door, get it out of the way, because it's quite frankly in the way right now. Nathan's gonna start chiseling in the 400 here shortly, so I'm gonna start that up and start fueling it up for him. Move the, basically just kind of shuffle everything around so we can get more streamlined, get stuff out of here that needs to get out of here. Cletus is out hauling a load out to Cedar Rapids. We got a 50-cent premium, so we're not going to our normal processor. We're going to the same processor, but out in Cedar Rapids, which is an hour and a half farther. But for 50 cents more, we decided to do it. There's Curtis trying to get his GPS going. We're gonna be running in hydrous full bore starting today. Believe me, we cannot wait. Before we continue with the video, I want to do a quick recap on how these Dry Code boots stacked up against my muck boots. So for those of you guys that don't know, Dry Code reached out to me this winter and was like, hey, I see you guys are in some nasty conditions. You should try out a pair of our boots. So I did. I wore an equivalent model, both size 13, both insulated, both rubber boots. You know, you can kind of see about the same height. And here's how they fared. You got Dry Code, you got muck boots. Dry Code and muck boots were pretty much the same, but I'm gonna give the edge to Dry Code because of 3 reasons. 1, this model has this type of traction on the side, which was phenomenal compared to this side stuff with that muck boots have. I don't know if muck boots has the option for that, but this side kind of ridging was awesome for ice and slippery conditions. 2, comfort. The Dry Code boots had a much better sole down there compared to the muck boots. Much, much better. Now granted, the muck boots are a couple years old, but still, I haven't really worn these things a whole lot, so they're pretty equivalent. And then 3, price. Dry Code definitely is much more price competitive, so you guys check them out. Link will be down below. Cool, our subscription's updated, that's good. Let's go fill this guy up with fuel. This thing's got a giant fuel tank, so it's gonna take a little while. I do like how Case even has a little sight glass here, so you can kind of see where you're at. So here's the tensioner. All it is grease filled into a cylinder that pushes that front idler forward. You gotta see, it should not be this tight, but we're gonna lift it up Basically get the track suspended. And you want to check there should be about 1 inch of play between these, 1/2 inch to 1 inch between these idlers, what our dealer told us. She's still going. Peace. Thirsty is what she is. Well, we're rolling, ladies and gentlemen. And hydro season is upon us. And for some reason, this very friendly cat is here. Hi, kitty. Brand new sprayer. It's a 416 or 412R right there. 120-foot boom. I know sprayers quite well because I used to work on them. Curtis is empty. Deadhead and back. As you can kind of see, going across chiseled ground is very, very rough. Very rough. And hydrous can be very dangerous, so you always got to stay upwind if possible. You can kind of see the wind's going that way. So I'm going to stay over here. So he's just closing the tank and bleeding the valves, bleeding the lines, so that way he can change the tanks from this one to that one. And I'm just going to hop in here and change it, or drive it for him, because it'd be easier. Now I'll hook it up. So I just tighten this track up. It is much better now. So I'll go ahead and move this thing back. There he goes. Now I got the fun part of somehow blocking these up. Should get a block is what I actually should do, because these don't have a jack and they're very, very fun to get in. Now we're good to go. Let's take this ginormous fertilizer missile back to the plant. At the fertilizer plant. So this is the field by Jerry's house. This seems to be always the first field we plant, whether it be corn or beans. We always start here because why not start along the highway? So Curtis is just hammering down on some anhydrous. Once he's done here, he'll go up on top of the hill there by the well. Whew! Oh no. I gotta back up. Should unhook the chains first. Oh well. Rolling. Well, you know, I'm gonna slap the old 340 on the disc for Pat. So we're gonna sow some oats, about 15 acres of oats this spring. And to do that, we typically disc the ground twice, sow it, and then pack it. So this is the first process of that. Time to hook up to the disc. And then later tonight, I'm gonna hook up to the chisel and take that thing south. We're gonna go from a full yard full of equipment to nothing. It is go time. There he goes. Tank's full already. Or sorry, tank's empty already. Take this one back. Ooh, they got themselves another case sprayer. This one 120 footer. Dang. I'm just coming behind you. First field of anhydrous is done. Nathan's gonna be taking off in the 400 here soon. Another tank hooked up. Nathan just put the chisel in the ground. First time in 2023 we're doing tillage. Oh, tillage, not applying fertilizer. He's just working up the ground where we had a lot of compaction and where we had our bag at. He's gonna work through this a couple times, really mow it down. And there's Curtis making his way around the field. 2 tanks lined up, full waiting for him. So I think I'm good to go run off to Bellevue. There I got to go fill up the fuel trailer with DEF and Diesel. It's not another smell like it, fresh turned dirt. lake is slowly filling up. Disking. I will say this though, for once on the farm, first time on the farm, we have more diesel pickups than gassers. And I cannot wait, because pulling equipment with diesel vehicles are much better, excuse me, than gassers. Just more torque instead of speed. Easier to get going from a standstill. Filling. Loaded up. 100 gallons of DEF and 700 gallons of diesel. Not bad. See how this thing pulls. First time this thing's ever had a load on it, and I can already tell it's much better than the 2500s or 3/4 tons that we've had. Yeah, because this is a 1 ton, it's a 3500. There's Nathan, he's out there chiseling away. I'm just getting back to the farm. So I'm gonna drop this trailer, take the ball off the hitch, and then start hauling, and hydrous tanks get caught up there. And then apparently there's a broken bale we gotta pick up somewhere. Good enough. Let's go ahead and unhook this unit. You guys okay? Good enough, bud. And it sounds like Cletus just got here. And the GoPro is slow at turning on, but he is just getting into the bean stubble now. He got the chiseled part done. And that tank is empty. This tank is still sitting full. So let's grab it real quick. Maiden boards with this truck hauling tanks. It's gonna see a lot of them in its lifetime. There's Kurt. There's Nathan. Just put the sprayer away. Or just got it out of the way. Now I'm gonna move this truck here. I just gotta shuffle a bunch of stuff around so I can get the 190 hooked up to the manure spreader, because there's a bale sitting out in the field that's busted. So gotta get that picked up so we can keep chiseling that ground. Let's move the truck out of the way, because we're gonna hook the 190 on the manure spreader, and we're gonna go with that and the skid loader to go get that bale that is sitting right there. So it's gonna be easier for us to get rid of this bale as opposed to hand carrying it. Just kind of hoof it all into the spreader, and we'll back the spreader into the cattle yard and basically turn it on and spread that stuff out. We'll hook it up. Fixing a mistake. Cool. We'll go ahead and spread this stuff in here somehow. Slinging. I like that, that's for sure. Get out of here. Well, she's go time today. Nathan's out chiseling, Curtis is out in hydrosing. I'm gonna take this big chisel down south. Pat's gonna have the cat down there tonight, so I'm gonna take it down there and drop it off for him, so that way we can run both chisels tomorrow. So, but before that happens, I need to service this chisel, so I'm gonna pull it over to the shop, unfold it, and grease it. Unfolding. Cool. Well, so this thing's unfolded. I gotta probably spend about a half hour greasing it, and then I'm gonna take it south. But Curtis has a tank empty, so I'm gonna go do that real quick. He's making headway. Slowly, very, very slowly, but he's making headway. Rolling. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, anhydrous is extremely dangerous. It is an inhalation hazard. It will turn the water in your lungs and basically just turn it on fire. So the only reason I did this is because I was upwind. You can kind of see the wind, how it's blowing. So do not do that at home, kids. That is a very, very, very large fire. Woo! Mr. Devon. Night's slowly getting darker. That is for sure. There's a haze in the background from that smoke. Goodness gracious. Plugging away. A little bit tacky in spots, I can tell. But overall, not bad. There's Curtis slipping in the hills. Let's fold her up and let's roll. She It's getting dark on me. Definitely trying to get there as quick as I can because I got a wide load and it's never good taking wide farm machinery in the middle of the during the night. Man, this puppy needs a bath. Chisel's fine, but look at this. Got cat paw prints and everything. Hate it. Cool, so I'm gonna drop it here. Pat's on his way back with the cat and the low boy. So he's actually gonna drop that here tonight. And we'll hook onto this thing tomorrow with it. Unhooked, ready to head north. This thing will be on the cat next time you guys see it. Let's roll. I will say this, having a tractor that goes 31 miles an hour is slick for jobs like this. And I'm gonna cut off probably 5 minutes of drive time. Just coasting to a stop. Cool, made her home. Good to go. Pack up and go get some tanks. See what I mean? Busier than your local bar on a Saturday night. I just realized with that last clip I was pointing the wrong direction. Whoops. Let's roll. There's my tank. I'm leaving for Curtis. So we got one sitting there, and we got another one down here on the right. So Curtis has essentially 2.5 tanks. Ooh, what is that? So he'll be able to run until probably about midnight, which is plenty good. So I think I'm gonna pack her up and head her home. Sucker put in 50 miles in about an hour. Well, quite a bit of hours worth of work today. Not bad. Well guys, hope you enjoyed that extremely hectic day. But that was just day one of the craziness. So hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed the new truck rides. I'll definitely be able to give you guys some feedback after what we think of it, but that'll be it for another video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, take it easy, stay safe, and ta-ta for now.